What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Summer Career Mode. This is episode number 96, and we start today's episode off with Real Valladolid away from home in La Liga, coming on the back of our big win against Cadiz. Right now, 13 games to go in the season. We are neck and neck with Barcelona, as we have been for the entire season so far, only separated on the head-to-head record, which Xavi's Barcelona have the advantage on after they beat us at the Nou Camp this season. So taking on Valladolid, as we know, all we can do is do our job at this point, keep on winning our games, put the pressure on Xavi's side and hope for a slip up. And heading into the game on the back of our big 5-0 win against Cadiz, seeing this one as another banker here on the road. Started the game off, Valladolid had the first chance of the game, but straight after that it was all Atletico Madrid. It's not the first time this season where I've sort of stumbled out of the blocks a little bit, if you know what I mean. You know, conceding the first goal or conceding the first chance, but then instantly afterwards picking it up. And that's what you got to do, man. Like if you ever get off to a slow start in a game, say you concede an early goal in the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes, or you know, a couple of early shots on your goal, don't sit back and become fearful. No, just play your game. Like, I mean, play your normal game and stay attack minded, and you know, believe that you're going to get yourself either back on level terms if you concede early, or get the next few chances and break that deadlock. Exactly what happened there. I could have been nervous, you know. Valladolid went close very early on. I could have thought, oh, do you know what, it's going to be a tougher game than I thought. But no, just stick to it. Just stick to it. Even if you concede an early goal, you know, I know, you know, a lot of you guys would play junior football like I used to do so as well. You know, oftentimes if you scored an early goal or you conceded an early goal, oftentimes, you know, you'll say to your teammates, it's still 0-0. It's not. Of course it's not. You're either leading by a goal or you're trailing by a goal. But you'll say to your teammates, it's still 0-0. Play with that mentality. Play with that mentality like the game is still tied, it's still even, and nothing has happened. Whether you've taken an advantage or you've got a disadvantage by a goal, just keep on playing like it's 0-0. Like, keep on going at the opposition and feeling as though you're still deadlocked, you're still tied. Nothing's happened. Don't change your mentality whatsoever. Stay true to what your pre-game tactics were. In the end, we won it by 2-0. And again, you see the stats here come full time. Also, you've got the opening goal through Ceballos, and then Cunha got our second as well. But you saw the stats here at full time. Valladolid, their two shots came in the first half an hour. They had the first two chances of the game, or the first chance of the game, and then we had a couple more, and then they had another chance as well. But even so, like, I could have felt nervous. I could have felt a little bit tense, knowing that they're testing me early. But no, just stay true to it. Like, even if you stumbled out of blocks a little bit, conceding an early goal or an early chance, stay true to your pre-game mentality. Stay true to your pre-game tactics. Even if I would have conceded that early goal, it's okay. It's all right. Plenty of game to go, and don't allow yourself to succumb to the pressure. So yeah. Anyway, won the game by 2-0. So we stay tied with Barcelona. 12 games to go now. And we just can't seem to leapfrog them. Though we will have a chance in the third game of today's episode in the reverse fixture at the Metropolitano. And Lord knows we lose that game and Barca jump out to a 3-point lead with a guaranteed better head-to-head record coming the end of the season. Yeah. Well, I've been saying this phrase over the past couple episodes, one gotta go. If that ends up being the case, I might just sack off La Liga, honestly, because I just can't stop Barca this year. Nobody seems to be able to do so. So, second game, it's the Cup, it's the semi-final, it's the second leg, and it's midweek, and I was thinking, great, advantage of Atletico Madrid. We lead 3-0, heading into this game here away at Levante. So, with Barcelona on the weekend, obviously a far more important game. I knew I could rotate a lot of, well, the majority of my side. Yes, there were some starters out there, and one of them got a goal. Eduardo Ceballos made it 1-0 right before the breaks. We were leading by 1, but at the break I said, right boys, job done. It's 1-0 on the night, it's 4-0 over 2 legs. There's no way Levante are coming back from this. So I took off my starters, we were still leading by a goal. Levante did get a goal back to tie it on the night, but this was a... oh, what a strike this was. 3.5 minutes to go. My stepson with a wonderful half volley. This actually went down as an own goal because the man on the line had a chance to clear it but could only divert the ball in, heading it off the other side of the crossbar. I can see why I was given as an own goal, to be fair. Own goals at times can be a little bit weird in FIFA. Like, sometimes they're given even though the ball's like a millimetre away from crossing the line. I can see why that was given as an own goal, to be fair. Great strike by Simeone, but still. 2-1 the final score on the night. So we win the game and we won the tie convincingly. 5-1 over 2 legs, and after Espanyol went to Seville and won, well, it's going to be an interesting Copa del Rey final because if you were to say, you know, it's going to be a team from Barcelona and a team from Madrid in a cup final, you probably think, oh, cool, El Clasico, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. But instead, it's not. It's Espanyol versus Atletico. It's like the B-Tech El Clasico. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm dissing my own team here, but it's like, it's Espanyol from Barcelona and Atletico from Madrid. It's the B-Tech El Clasico in the cup final. But we will worry about that when the game comes round. Firm favourites to win the Copa del Rey now, no doubt about that. Heading to the final, will be firm favourites for it as well, taking on Espanyol in the B-Tech El Clasico. But before we get there, much bigger games to play, including this one, the biggest game of the season. We head back to the Metropolitano and back to matters in La Liga for the biggest game since we joined Atletico Madrid. Barcelona in La Liga with the top two separated on the head-to-head record, and after we lost at the Nou Camp 3-2 where we battled back from 2 goals down only to lose it in the final 10 minutes to a Bruno Guimaraes strike. Well, heading into this game I knew this for sure. Lose this one and it is big trouble for Atletico Madrid. Barca will go 3 points clear and they'll have the better head-to-head record. We win it and we can either equal or better the head-to-head record and go 3 points clear ourselves. Draw it, Barca still had a better head-to-head record and we remain tied on points. This was the biggest game since joining Atletico. So heading into it, first chance falling in the first 10 minutes, and I was thinking, right, just be brave, just be assertive, just go at them. I know the consequences of losing this game are massive, absolutely monstrous, but I've got to be brave, because even a draw in this game is advantage Barcelona because of the fact they will have the better head-to-head record come the end of the season, guaranteed, after a draw here and a win in Catalonia. And heading to the game, both goalkeepers tested early. All Black showing some nerves though. Oh, and I mean, I love the realism, but it couldn't be more frustrating. All Black showing nerves in the early stages, patting down and fumbling that header, so Barca thought, right, let's test him again. Cross to the back stick, and Jan, you gotta do better than that, mate. Captain, you've gotta do better than that. Awful. He could have easily caught it, instead palmed it right back into play. Amin Adli, the French forward, says, gracias, senor, makes it 1-0, and Barca in front courtesy of a howler from Jan Oblak, the reliable Slovenian. So frustrating. My captain lets me down in the biggest game of the season. It wasn't a surprise either. He fumbled that first header, so I do quite like it. You know, for the realism, I do quite like that. To be fair, it was kind of cool. But even so, 1-0 Barca, and we trail by goals. Okay, I've got to get myself back on level terms. And goodness gracious me, what's that saying I often use? Luck will balance itself out. In a game between the top two in the league, the two goalkeepers, two of the best in the division with two howlers. Oh, Ter Stegen! How did you let that ball sneak in from there? Kefren tries to catch him out of the near post, and he does just that. Maybe the German wasn't expecting it, but a goalkeeper of his class, I mean, Ter Stegen really is an unbelievable shot stopper, as we know, with an absolute shocker. Terrible positioning, clearly failed GCSE maths. That was awful angle positioning from Ter Stegen to let that ball sneak through at the near post, but 4 minutes after the restart, he's done it again. Oh my goodness. Kefren Thuram rounds the man on the dribble and smacks it past the German to make it 2-1. In the second half, it was all Atletico. I was putting Barca under pressure in the early stages. A chance to make it 3-1. Thuram to Felix, who just about scrapes it home. I thought I played the ball too far behind him. He just about stuck out that left leg, dragged it in, literally dragged it in, and made it 3-1 and 2 goals in 15 minutes for us to get a 2-goal cushion. And Kefren Thuram should have had a second assist, and that should have been the dagger. Monchu fires wide. In the final stage, I was thinking, okay, what do I do here? Do I sit on the 3-1 lead? So I was thinking about the head-to-head record. We lost 3-2 at the Nou Camp. Do I sit on a 3-1 lead, or do I go for the dagger that will guarantee a better head-to-head record? And in the end, fortune favoured the brave. 5 minutes to go before full time, leading 3-1, which meant we'd still had a better head-to-head record, but had Barcelona scored one back, it will be level. But this goal is the killer, and it guarantees we'll have a better head-to-head record. Felix with a hurdle, Cunha goes through, and I love this as well, man. Like, talk about making it hard for yourself. I could have just cut it back to João Felix there. Ter Stegen, did you see the positioning there? What was his positioning like in this game, man? It was so far over to one side. There was like half the goal to aim at on the left, or 2/3 of it. I was like, nah, I'll try and bend it in near post where he is, which we did. Cunha with the goal. 4-1 Atletico, and definitely deserved as well. Oblak's howler I thought might prove to be the most disastrous moment of the season, but captain, we've got your back. When your leader stumbles, you pick him up and you get the job done in his absence. Big 4-1 victory. We go 3 clear of Barcelona with 11 games to go, and we now have the better head-to-head record, as well as we're also 4 clear of Real Madrid too. 11 games to go, win 10 of them, we are La Liga champions. What a turnaround when it mattered most in a potential title decider. Man, that was an amazing game. But that win in today's episode, and Kefren to Ram, turning to KDB. That win in today's episode of the Realist Summer Career, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it from your like. Most love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Realistic Summer Career Mode. I gotta go catch my breath very soon.